Vincent Price with the Thriller thing. Okay. Sorry, I gotta be moderator. It was great. Very excited right now. Sorry. I'd like to talk to the new cast members really quick. The thing with Taker Montgomery. Tell us a little bit about your character this new season.
Well, just to start, that was amazing. And,
Oh my God.
I was a huge fan of the first season, so this is amazing to kind of see this up there and be part of it. I think a little bit about my character is the Duffers were very vocal with me about playing around with, as you see here, monsters, like as an antagonist, and they kind of wanted to play around with me as a human antagonist. So dropping a little bit of spice into a recipe that you all know and love is an honor, and I hope that I can be scary enough. Well, I won't give away too much else, but it's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Wow. And now, Paul Reiser. Paul Reiser, ladies and gentlemen. I have a question. I worked at Zanies in Chicago a week after you, back in 1989. In the condo, I left a cassette tape. It was Smithereens, and did you?
No, I got it. I have it. I thought you'd ask for it, but I got it.
Okay, I need that back. So you had, I'm gonna assume.
I'm curious if that show will be any good if you see it from a distance, because for like looking up like that, it's unbelievable.
Oh, I know.
Very close and very low. It's fantastic.
You know what? This next season, the Duffers have asked if you would lay on the floor under your TV and watch it that way. That was when they show it again. I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, we all should.
That was.
Can we all do that?
Yeah. Oh my God. Now,
does it look good from down there?
Look good. Now, am I assuming rightly that you're a villain or not, or what? Who you?
Yes, you're assuming.
I am assuming.
Yes, you're assuming. I won't say. I think it's understandably they're a little nervous about the guy who's coming in to replace this freaking guy who was no good. I always said it. I said it, by the way, in earlier films. I said that guy's no good. So I basically come in from the government to clean up Brenner's mess, and
it's not a mess.
We'll see. Well, not a mess, but it was untidy. It was certainly untidy, and certain things happen.
Okay.
Why do you assume that I'm not like the action hero
Your
guy?
scenes your scenes are sinister.
Yeah.
That's it. You got wires on a kid's
It was
head.
so tough, and I couldn't even put it in the trailer. That's how brutal and lively my stuff.
Okay.
They thought it would be too much for these people.
You're a funny actor, but you're also good at playing sinister. I was not sad when you got eaten in Aliens. I'm sorry. You were a sinister guy. Wow. Okay. Maybe that was a little.
You're not getting that cassette back now, baby.
Now, Sadie, you are joining the kids. You are playing a character named Mad Max. So how do you interact with them? What did you like best about doing it? Had you watched the first season?
Yes, I watched the first season. All my friends loved it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like it. I loved it. So that's what made getting the audition really exciting for me, just knowing the show. And I knew Caleb and Gaten before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we were all on Broadway together.
You were on Broadway to get that? Oh my God! Oh my God! I love it! That's cute! Wolf Hard, I'm going to say something. Wolf Hard!
Meet me in the parking lot.
Oh, I will. Not the face though. This is where I make my money. Again, without spoilers, like how do you join the group? Or should we just wait to find this out? I feel weird asking this, but.
How do I join the group? Oh. So, I mean, she moves from California, so that's how she fits into season 2.
Oh, okay. Let's leave it at that. I don't want to.
Right. Yeah. I don't want to spoil anything, but.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to see if we have any questions from the audience. I wanted to open up the panel now.
Spotlight. Look at the spotlight. That's awesome.
I was
answer, Barb from season 1.
Come up here. Oh my.
I think it was if she was going to be in season 2.
I was wondering if Barb is going to be in season 2.
Yeah, I can answer that. No.
Harsh.
Oh, but there will be justice for Barb. Barb will be avenged.
Okay, weird Garth Ennis character, your question.
Hey guys, welcome to our house. Now, Lily and the rest of the cast, give us your favorite funny fan interactions ever since this awesome show is out. Thank you.
Oh, I remember it was in Paris, and like who like pulled, was it Caleb or Gaten out the car?
What happened?
The Paris story where he got pulled out.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we were, I actually have a funny thing, interaction as well, but this one is different. We were in Paris, and we were driving out of the building, and there were people waiting there. Like, we don't know how long they were waiting there. And we stopped, and like, okay, it's not that many people, let's go out and say hi. So I opened up the door to get bear hugged by a teenage girl and literally pulled out of the car. Yeah.
Hugging him so much.
She was hugging her so much. She was hugging me so much. It was great. One of the best hugs ever. It was so gracious. I was just so happy. But I was happy to know that people were that appreciative of my work and that they were willing to pull me out of a vehicle in Paris, France. But I have a funny interaction. I was in Denver, and
I was there.
She showed up about 10 minutes after this interaction. And I was at dinner, and we were eating, and these people come up and ask for a picture, and I say, I'll get a picture with you after I finish eating, because I was talking with my agent, and what? No? I said, I'll get a picture after I'm eating, because I was talking with my agent, my dad. It was all good. Somebody else comes up, says the same thing. Mother comes back. She yelled at me. Oh. Yeah. She's so upset about this. Yeah, she walked over and just started yelling at me and like for saying no and everything. And I was like, whoa, way out of line. Whoa, hang on now. That was not fun. I got yelled at. Like they passed up my agent, my dad pointed at my face and started yelling at me in the middle of a restaurant. They didn't end up eating there. They were out. They were out. Yeah, it's actually funny now that after it happens, it's like, wow, that was really strange to the point where like you laugh out of being uncomfortable. Yeah. That was an uncomfortable laugh.
Okay, thank you. Next question.
I was just told I'm the last one.
What's up, bud? This is our last question, and then we're going to watch the trailer again, so, yes. So, what is your question, sir?
I had a question for all the actors. What was your favorite part of filming? Ooh.
Mine personally, in episode 5, Hopper breaks into the lab and he gets drugged and he winds up on his couch and he wakes up and he thinks that his house is being bugged, and I just tear apart my house, my trailer. And that day we just had a Steadicam and we just followed me around, and I literally destroyed this entire apartment for about half an hour, to the point that that drool that you see on my face as I'm finally doing the last lamp is just very honest and organic.
The first cut of that episode was like 2 hours. Just David tearing apart that apartment.
I think for me it would be I can't remember what episode it was, but I stole the Eggos from the supermarket. That was a really fun scene for me because, well, I mean, I just get to say a line, a mouth breather, and obviously I get to steal Eggos, and it's just a fun scene. And then, you know, the sensory deprivation tank
in episode Duffer Brothers? 6?
I mean, it's all over, but 6. 6
Yeah,
is the
6.
big one.
6.
Yeah, and that was really fun because it was one of the biggest stunts I think I've ever had to do, and it was very interesting to cry underwater. Yeah, so there you go.
Mine would probably be the D&D scene, the opening scene in episode 1. Definitely. So that was also the first scene we ever shot. And also the first scene in the show. And I remember just us like going in there blind and just laughing at nothing. We just like would look at each other and start laughing hysterically. It was hard to get through that day, but yeah, it was really fun.
I think I'm gonna agree with Finn. My favorite scene was that first scene because that's kind of where we all like learned each other through acting, I guess. And I remember Caleb behind the camera kept making funny faces and making me laugh. Yeah.
Never me. Of course.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
Kill?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, you know, a lot of fun things happen on set. I would just say like everything, because it was just how it was all created. Like, just we were really excited for the world to see the show. So I would just say everything, because it was just how it built up to the next level, and just like how we got new scripts every month, and we're like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? So I think everything was pretty awesome.
My favorite was the scene when we were discussing, I think it's episode 2, we were discussing what we were going to do with 11. He's changing in the bathroom and we're like discussing what's going to happen, and I thought, I'm like, he's trying to get naked. So, that was fun. But the reason I loved it so much is because of the reaction that Caleb had to a line when he was laughing at me. There was 1 and 2, both episodes were just full of laughter. But the way you delivered that line, he goes, at least she can talk, and she said, yes and no, your 3-year-old sister says more. Oh man. He went, she said yes and no, your 3-year-old sister says more. Like he was crying.
Burst out laughing.
He just burst out laughing, remember that thing?
Yeah, I could not stop laughing. I was trying to hold it in, guys, and then like one tear came down my face. I'm like straight face the whole time.
Patton, I don't know if that question was for Dr. Brenner necessarily, but
What a Dr. Brenner thing to say.
If you watched season 1, there wasn't really anything that was a barrel of laughs for Dr. Brenner. I didn't really have a fun scene. But I will say,